Connecting. Hey! Hello everybody! Vissy here with Timus. And we're going to be playing some Dungeons and Dragons.
I have done some research and met to realize who my patron is. You weren't too creative, were you?
He has contacts in dreams and is one of the bigger ones. It's easier
to be honest, his list of powers.
It's because he's one of the most used ones. If anyone can figure out who his patron is, I don't know, we'll give you something.
Well, to be honest, I kind of just searched for the title you gave him, and I got results.
Yeah.
Google.
The power
for
of
those of you who don't know what Google is, Google.
Yeah. Where was that from?
I don't know, it was some thing we saw. Some science thing. Some science program.
I think it was Gray O'Neill. The black guy. Black guy scientist. That sounds so racist, but
he's freaking genius.
Yeah, he's a great man. Okay, I hope this is good enough. We're using, by the way, the Yeti, so I hope that will improve the audio quality, which I discovered was pretty bad, actually. But okay, so
yeah, I have my character sheets.
You have that.
I thought you brought it the other moment.
No. While you're out, can you also get a electricity wire?
Perhaps.
I hope you do, for your sake. Let's move these. Trying to better the angle or whatever.
Hey, I got it.
Boy, I'll connect it up here. Okay. I'll connect it up. I don't have my phone. I am so professional. I have the connector, don't you worry.
Can you keep him?
I've got him right here.
You can keep him if you want.
No, it's yours. By the way, you can equip the Kenku with items if you so desire. Like, you can give him your backpack or whatever. If you so.
Do you realize how much this backpack costs?
Yeah, but he can work as a piece of art. Oh well. So, where we last left off, you had just set up camp with your companions.
And a look around and all that.
Huh?
And a look around and all that.
Okay. Yeah. You have set up camp about a day's travel away with wagon and horse. During the travel, it was driven by the Half-Orc barbarian, or Half-Orc woman, I should say. I like that symbol. Whatever. She's a barbarian, let's face it.
Yeah.
So, as you're sitting around the fire, is there anything you want to do?
Introductions.
Okay. Would you turn to first? This Slardal, who you already have met. There's the tiefling, the human, and the half.
I look at Slardal and ask him and gesture for him to introduce me.
He gives you kind of the evil eye and then turns to others.
You all should have already guessed that this man will follow us. He is.
By the way, I've taken off his disguise as you have set up camp. He's currently in the 9th floor form.
I don't recall your name.
Silinile.
Filthy name.
The tiefling kind of gives him away. Oh, you nasty thing. And let me make sure I can pronounce these names right!
You can't!
My name is Next Story. I hope to make your good acquaintance. And I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom or charisma?
Wisdom. Oh, wait. I'd like to add your charisma.
So it's charisma.
Yeah, add your charisma. It would be.
That
Wait, let me actually check. Let me actually check.
Yeah, well, with charisma that should be a 16. With
Let me
wisdom, it would be an 11.
Let me see. Where's this works similar to a spell. It's not really a spell, but it works similar. So I'm going to check up.
Charm person.
Yeah, that's what I'm checking up on. I want to know if charm person is a charisma or a wisdom saving throw. Because that's kind of. I've already mentioned she's a seductive-looking fella. She looks really nice. Dominant, no, non-frosted. Cure when dark vision, no, non-post. Control, conjure, clairvoyance, commune, clone, call, shame. Charm person, there we go. No, it's a wisdom saving throw. But let me check real quick how because you're a drow, so you have. I think you get the elf traits. Let's see here. Fey ancestry. You have advantage on saving throws against being charmed, so you have advantage on this.
Oh, I rolled a lower roll, so.
So what is that saving?
11.
Okay. Okay. You feel like really strange. Feels strange.
This is annoying.
But no immediate effect right now. There's no immediate effect right now.
Oh god, I've been poisoned.
No
immediate effect. Poison. Poison everywhere.
Then the Halfork raises up her head from sharpening her huge axe, which by the way is like this wide, like long, in the blade. My name's Zenuti, and if you try to take my axe, I kill you like the lightning bolt.
I don't use axes, so
It's good for you. It's good for you. Finally, the human is like, looks around himself, realizing everyone else is greeting you, and he's like, tool and slate. Yeah. Tool and slate. Stale slate flow. Slate flow. But I
Slate
can.
flow.
Huh?
Slate flow.
Slate flow.
Yeah, slate flow.
Tool and slate flow. Here to dedicate myself to this god. That's the wrong ox. That's Scottish.
That's the wrong ox.
I'm here to dedicate myself to this god. This god. I'm trying to make him German.
Seascot.
Yeah, it's too close to German. To Great Russian. Why? Oh well. Yeah, those are their names. You might want to write those down. That might be important.
Do you really think I'm going to write this when I'm writing all those down?
It's 3 names.
Yes.
Oh well, whatever. But yeah. What do you do next?
Well, what do you do once you've set up camp? But I suppose I'll be anyone to take the first watch.
Okay.
Nocturnal. Kinda means you get to take first watch.
Sure.
Also kinda means you get the longest watch.
Get a book here.
And that is the most in my life.
You can recognize them from the back? Jeez.
I recognize the small bit of the color, general color palette, and the way the color palette was laid out.
Oh well.
As it was
That's
mine.
impressive.
So,
So,
I'm
okay.
screwed.
So you take first watch. I'll say that Sinuthi sits with you. She decides she doesn't quite trust you as much as she wants. She will sit with you. And do you want to talk to her in any way?
No.
Okay. Sits there in awkward silence.
Yeah?
And I want you to make a perception. Ah, shit! I have not much space to make my rolls.
Well,
So that's what?
that will end up as a 9.
Oh, it's 7. I thought it was a natural 1. You said what?
A total of 9.
Okay, 9. Okay. So let me see what her. That's let me check here. Insight, yeah. Yeah. It's perception and wisdom, yeah. So that's wisdom, which is. Oh wait, I've got the pages here. Why don't they use these? Oh. Okay, so you had what?
A total of 9.
Okay.
It was DC 10, wasn't it?
Ooh.
It was
Now
DC
let me
10.
check what these things are. Oh yeah, they mix. Well, so as you're sitting there, at first it's very silent, but then you hear ruffling from bushes nearby. So you see a hand briefly passing through, and then everything goes extremely still for a moment.
I will look to see if the half-orc noticed.
She definitely noticed. She's looking at the gunk. So, do you do?
Let's see, how do we go about investigating this? I don't have light spells. That is slightly...
Shit.
Well, I believe I'd get the engineer's pack, so I believe I've got torches.
Yes, you would have.
And I put this orientation so I can light a torch and go to investigate.
You have. Your what?
Prestidigitation.
Oh yeah.
Hardest pronounced spell in the flipping spell book.
Prestidigitation. So as you kind of like take out of your packet this torch, spark up, letting it ignite, and you can now see a bit further. You already had the kind of fireplace, still slightly burning. Now
I
you
just realized I have a night vision of an owl. Well, I hand the torch to their officer.
They also have dark vision.
Can we...
Yeah, let's just say you didn't light the torch.
The more... Oh wait, I have the same night vision.
Let's
now.
rewind time here. Oh Jesus, that's a bad connection.
Strange... I have a strange feeling in some part that I might have wanted to light a torch at some point.
We'll see if you one time need it, maybe. You never know.
You never know when you need to burn down a building.
So what do you do?
Well, go to look.
Okay. They're all going to need... Okay. That's definitely... What's your passive perception?
And how do you calculate passive perception?
I think that's your wisdom plus 10.
Your wisdom...
Yeah, let's say wisdom plus 10.
Like modifier plus 10?
Yeah, modifier plus 10.
That's 10.
Okay.
Why do you think I fail all the perception checks? The only bonus I get is the fact that I'm proficient in perception. Didn't I get some ring of invisibility at some point or something?
I think you have actually a ring, yeah.
I think you have some document listed of all the things I have.
I don't have one here.
Like on your phone, you should be. I believe you have it.
That don't matter much because right now you notice how there's a leg sticking out from the bushes.
What kind of leg?
It'll make a perception check.
Damn it!
Or that will be an intelligence check, actually.
So just add intelligence.
Yeah, just add intelligence.
Pure intelligence.
Yeah.
Alright, you just turned it from 5 to 4.
Oh. It looks humanoid. From what you can tell.
Well, I think I'm gonna do the only logical thing. Guess what?
Eldritch Blaster!
Cantrips for days.
Cantrips for days, motherfucker.
So that's a dexterity attack roll, I'd say. It's a ranged attack, I believe.
Let me check up Eldritch Blast. Unless you have your phone, actually, you can look up Eldritch Blast in D&D Beyond, and I trust you to not lie to me.
You see, I've been trying to make an ability you gave me weaker.
Yeah,
I'm not the sort to just lie about these.
that's one of the best things with having.
Especially because if I did and you found out about it...
Yeah, not too much, really. Probably.
It would be highly unpleasant. Yes, that's my priorities. Internet is shit.
Meanwhile, I'll try and find it also in here. I'll have 2 people looking it up.
No, I don't need some ancient temples. Spells. Give me just spells. Well, that's an interesting way to tell you they didn't find something. You failed your investigation check. Try rolling a 20 next time. Or searching for something else. Just roll a 20 next time.
Eldritch Blast. Let's see here. Instantaneous. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. Okay, we'll make a ranged spell attack. So what's that? Supposed to use spell modifier.
Spell modifier. Was it spell attack?
Yeah. Spell attack bonus. 19 to hit. Certainly.
I really get the feeling that this is a ranged spell attack, so wouldn't I just add dexterity to it?
If you so desire.
No, I think I'll stick to a 19.
Okay. Yeah, that certainly is. Roll your damage, which is 1d10.
And then, because agonizing blast, I add my charisma as well.
Okay.
I do a spell attack bonus to this as well.
Yep.
And then my charisma on top of that.
Oh god.
Wonder why I Eldritch Blasted everything to oblivion?
Oh god.
Okay, so I roll pretty low, so that ends up as a 16.
Yeah, that's certainly gonna do it.
I just
so
wanted to kill everything.
you
This bloody
pull
thing.
back your hand, you speak the ancient words, and then release this beam of crackling energy, bursting onto this leg as you hear a loud scream. The flesh on the leg starting to boil as the clothes just tear apart. Falling out falls a man who looks like he once was clothed in a robe, but now is just there, burnt. What remains is just singed flesh, and at some parts even just skull. His face is completely melted into.
I may have slightly overreacted.
At this point, 2 other people jump out. One of them looking like that guy, the other one a big muscular
Wait, so one
man.
of them is already dead?
Yes!
Oh god!
You killed the one guy!
No, but 2 of them jumped out. One looking like that guy.
But I want you to roll initiative.
Let's see here. Initiative increases dexterity, so that's a 12.
Okay,
It's
so let me make a quick just going through. So 25 to 20. Okay, so that is
We're only one of them actually got within that range.
okay. 20 to 15. Okay, let me check. Sure. Okay. 15 to 10. What do you get?
12.
Okay. And then we got there. Okay, so our first move goes to the guy who jumped out, who looked like that guy you just turned into a very well singed avocado. Like an ugly avocado had sex with another ugly avocado.
And then they were burnt by Eldritch Hellfire.
And
And their offspring was burnt by Eldritch Hellfire.
And let's see here. Then he's gonna try to see if he can. He like jumps out and he sees you, and then he sees your companion, and he's gonna judge that you were the one who just.
Yeah, I think that's pretty
killed his
obvious.
friend.
By the fact that one of us is holding a great axe, the other is very lightly armored, and
He's gonna try and attack you.
Is it a natural one?
Yes.
Why is it that everyone who tries to jump out of
He
a bush
pulls out a
gets natural
scimitar.
one?
And he swings for you, and he completely goes off the mark. You just go out your way as he buries it into the whole outreached hand. Actually, she wouldn't have to get She grabs the scimitar as he looks up, kind of. Oh shit! He has got himself.
Rest in the abyss.
He's not grappled, but he's.
Rest in abyss.
Closer. He's gonna. That would take all his action. Oh god. That is bad.
DM finding new toy.
Okay, so the other guy, who looks very muscular, he has a long black beard and bandana around his head and pieces of armor that seems to be cobbled together by a lot of different kinds. He's gonna see if he can attack you, first of all, with his...
Why? All I do is incinerate people.
With a scimitar.
Why does it piss them off?
Okay, let me see here. There's plus one. That is a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And that is...
Okay, let me...
That...
The player's manual for a bit.
That is 9... You take 9 points of slashing damage. This guy hits hard.
Yeah.
As he comes forth, he swings at you, cutting right across your chest, tearing your clothing up, and leaving a large gash wound. And he's then gonna try and attack your orc lady.
Yeah, good luck with that.
That actually hits. And that's a lot of damage still. That is... So, wait, is it Hellish Rebuke?
I think it's something I could do on my
Is
turn.
Hellish Rebuke, is that just a reaction though?
You point your finger and it's your...
Is it as a
Yeah,
reaction?
you can do it as a reaction.
Okay, then you can choose to do it before he actually strikes it.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll consider that. Okay, so does that require any rolls?
No, except for them doing a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, he's gonna make a dexterity saving throw. That is a dexterity, so that's a 20.
Yeah, that succeeds, so it takes half damage. So I think I roll the damage and then from the dice and half.
Yeah, you roll the damage and then all the damage added together is halved.
From the dice or
From the dice and all
What is
modifiers.
it? That's a 6. That's 16.
Jesus.
So that's a 23. And do I round up or down?
You round down.
So let's see here. That would be a 11.
Ooh, that is nasty.
And that's half the
So-
damage.
As he goes for the swing, you point your finger forwards as you release energy from your finger.
You pissed me off!
You see how fire curls up along his shin as he strikes, and gonna make a little shit. Okay. She looks really pissed at him as he does this, and he does get in the swing, cutting over her muscle right here, and kind of you hear snap, as if those muscles were so tense that it actually lashed out and hit her on the arm. Then he's gonna make another attack to try and hit you again.
Oh, he's alive.
Yeah, he's still alive. That is a. That's a 8 to hit.
An 8 to hit.
Yep.
That fails.
Okay, so he pulls out a dagger, kind of twists it in his hand from being backhanded to forehand, swings right for us, and is your armor class is based on your dexterity, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you dodge out of the way, barely as it swings by your head, and you're like, okay, I kind of pissed this guy off. And that ends his turn, and it's now your turn.
Well, let's see here.
This guy's good. I like him.
I think I'll use Eldritch Blast them.
Okay. Yeah, that was range. Ooh.
I have a feeling this hits.
Add it together.
Adding that with spell attack modifier, that is a 26.
Yeah, that certainly hits.
That would hit most things.
Yep. That hits.
Keyword, most.
Rolled your damage.
10, I believe it was.
Yep.
And then plus another 20.
Oh. So, again,
Trips for days, people.
again, you hold out your hand, speak eldritch words that weave together arcane energy around you, releasing yet another burst of energy, singeing into this guy's cheek, and it kind of burns off a bit of skin and flesh, revealing the bone underneath and just the jaw. You can see briefly kind of tattoos made into the bone somehow as you release this. And he then turns to you with an angry face. What do you want to do anything more?
So let's see, I have movement left.
You have movement and you have bonus action.
Can I choose to wake everyone?
You can shout out.
Yeah, if they weren't awoken already, that should...
Yeah, you shout out and the others awaken, and they are going to be on the bottom of the action order, but they're going to be awake. Okay, so that's... and then you got... And we got... Okay, so the others are now also awakened, and we're going to say Sinuti is going to try and make an attack. She is pretty pissed at that guy. Actually, she'd like to rage as well. So, first of all, she kind of like, you just see how rage fills her eyes before as she makes this attack. And remind me if I'm wrong, how does rage work? I'd like to rage. Oh, we got a person. Hey, greetings.
Hello!
Hello, darkness, mild friend.
Well, I did meet my patron in the dark abyss.
So, rage. You have advantages on strength checks and strength saving throw. Make a melee. You gain a bonus to the damage roll that increases as... Okay, yeah, she gets a bonus. Okay. So that is going to be a... Ooh, yeah, she kind of swings her axe after his rage fills her. And again, I'm going to need that book. Sorry, I am very professional. Thankfully, I hit up the right page immediately. Uh, let's see. I'm so professional. Ooh, yeah. So she's gonna make that attack, and that is gonna be.
How is that guy still alive?
She's actually gonna swing at, not at that. Oh yeah, she is gonna swing at that guy, isn't she?
Which one is closest? She's enraged.
Yeah, that guy. I don't know. That would be that other guy, and she just swings down her axe, and it cuts into the guy's head, and then just continues with pure force as it goes right through his head, through the top of his chest, through his abdomen, and through his loins as she cleaves him in twain.
And that was the guy who attacked me first and missed.
It's not the guy with the beard, it's the other guy. The guy that looked like the guy you burned.
So the one that first tried to attack me and then got grabbed by
Yeah.
yeah.
He was
You're
just
not having
standing
a
there,
good
and then
day.
she just
You're not having a good
swung
day.
down. He's dead.
I would assume so. It's been cut in half.
It's then gonna be. I'm gonna have to look up a thing. Oh wait, wrong book. I'm gonna have to get this thing.
That's Volos.
Yes.
I have not seen my Volos.
Huh?
This is sees the back, the red in the back of the book. Volos. Volos. Why?
Okay.
Why Volos? Why you do this?
Um.
I am.
First of all, we're going to get to see some magic going on here.
Warlock. I've already cast 3 spells.
Where is?
Should have been was Eldritch Blast, but don't
Yeah,
blame
you
me.
have just used that.
And Hellish was new.
Let's see. So that is.
Remember that slide thing? Engulfing someone in
Oh, yeah.
hellfire?
Yeah, you just engulfed a part.
That was his dodging, not my fault. Not my fault he dodged hellfire.
Okay. So we're going to see if this guy gets to escape this.
I don't think that would be bad luck. Rolling a natural 1 on dodging something like
Okay,
Eldritch
so
Rebuke.
as he is awoken from his slumber, Slardal stands up. He looks really angry from what you can tell. Reaches out his hand as he shoots out 3 darts of magical energy towards the big guy with the beard. One,
Magic missile.
Yep.
Really.
the first one misses, but then it's like turns, and the 2 others hit him right in the side.
Then again, shouldn't slide. Magic missile can be used with either level spell slot and
Yeah, they get devastating.
again, math level spell slot and witch bolt.
Okay, so he looks really hurt, but he stands back up, and then we're going to see what this guy does. Oh. Okay. He's got my attack. Okay. So the human takes up his 1 dagger, spinning it in his finger, then tossing it. As it hits onto that guy, burying into kind of his shin, right where you had burned it. It's currently lodged in with the bone, so if someone took in it, it could probably pop off the lower jaw. And then we're gonna have the last fellow of this fine do it something. And she is gonna make him to do that. So after that, the tiefling stands up and she kind of just winks at him, and oh wait, he's She tries to wink, but then realizes he's looking away. He's like, damn it!
I think he's a bit distracted right now.
Did you say that?
No, but it's just more. No, he's slightly distracted.
But then it's his turn. So that's gonna happen. So first of all, he's really freaking pissed at you.
Makes sense.
He noticed that's a
I engulfed him in hellfire and all that stuff. So
that is a 23 to hit.
yeah, that hits.
That hits. Actually, it's gonna use all his attacks on you. That is a 19 to hit,
That hits.
and that is a natural 20. Ooh, that's a bit bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. So
I don't have healing spells, and I didn't buy a healing potion.
remember when there was healing potions? Oh.
Yeah.
So
Remember when you made me spend literally all my money on one item?
yep. And then it's that thing, and that is a... Jesus! That is devastating damage. That is 22 in total. First, he sends down one scimitar, cutting across your chest again, making a cross. Then a thorough stab as you feel how the scimitar once again burrows, this time through your abdomen, and he kind of twists it as it takes up his dagger, and this time stabs you right in the shoulder, pinning you. So you take 22 points of damage.
He was artistic up until the dagger, at least. Like making a cross and stabbing into it.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, but I'm still not above 0 hit points. You're fine
What?
as long as you're above 0 hit points.
No, you're very... You have 2 hit points now, don't you?
Yeah,
You're very roughed up.
I know. But you can still fight perfectly well until you reach 0 hit points.
Yeah,
And then you just fall down.
The role-playing aspect, because doesn't mean that you're invincible, because you're a psychopath, you still take damage.
Yeah. If being a psychopath made you invincible, everyone would be psychopaths.
Okay, let's see here. That's... So, as this happens, after this happens, Sanuti takes up her axe again, and rips it out from where it was stuck in the ground after cleaving that guy, swings it towards you, and the barbarian... Oh, yeah, make a dexterity save. Sorry.
10.
So the axe comes swinging. This guy, he dodges out of the way, and then you barely see the blade as you kind of limbo it. The blade going right over your nose as you're like, oh shit!
Too close for comfort!
Ooh, then our dear...
Rapidly swearing under breath in undertone.
You do that as a minor action.
I do it under my breath so no one can hear me, but kinda, yeah.
Okay.
No one can hear me and no one can understand the language I'm speaking, but...
Okay, let's see here. So, we're just gonna, yeah, it's just gonna do that. Oh no. Yeah, I'll try that again. So we're gonna see again that, force, again, I don't know, cost using singleness, oh, okay,
is it my turn?
I need a D4.
Is it my turn or...
No, it's, oh yeah, it is your turn. It is your turn.
Because I'm thinking...
It's your turn after, yeah, she didn't swing. She didn't swing for you. I missed you in the turn order.
Yeah,
It's your turn.
So, but it's... I go basically just run up, yank the dagger to rip off.
You're
his lower
already like he has buried one knife into
will
your
just
shoulder.
Rip off. Just use the dagger to rip off his lower jaw, and then just run for it.
Okay, so make an acrobatics check.
So it's dexterity. Fuck.
So you kind of grab for it, and grab after it, but you miss, and then you're just like, oh shit. And I want you to make a quick Constitution check. Constitution saving throw, actually.
Fuck.
What's that?
No wait, it would be with modifier.
4. So as you
And
rip
that's how
yourself loose, you take 1 point of bleeding damage.
Oh, bleeding. Well, now I'm screwed.
As you kind of rip yourself loose from this guy, ripping yourself loose, you feel how the blood just pours out of you. Like, shit! You start running, bolting it. And now she's gonna swing, and this time you don't have to make a dexterity save.
I don't have to worry about my head being cut off.
And this time,
Right now.
she certainly hits. That's a. Wait. Yes. Okay. So she swings her axe again. It burrows into kind of his leg at the shin, sinking in, but not quite. Also, the Kinku is awake. So,
Yeah, that little thing. I'm honestly surprised it's not dead yet. I suppose I've been pretty much killing everything.
So, okay, so the Kenku gets a turn right now. What should he do? It's in your control. You can command him to do anything.
Short bow.
Okay, he's gonna make that's a dexterity roll to try and hit.
It's a 15 to hit.
That just hits. Roll damage.
Short bow is D6 piercing, I believe.
Let me check to make sure. I wish I had some music right now. Could I put on some music right now? What am I talking about? Short bow is 1d6 piercing, yeah?
And then it's D6 plus dexterity, so
Yeah.
that's 7.
Okay, good to know. So the arrow, the Kenku's like, rises
That's a
up,
crossbow.
raises up its bow, pulls it back, lets the arrow fly as it digs into one of this guy's eyes, digging deep in, and kind of, it's sunk a good 1.5 inch into this guy's eyeball.
Question: why are you trying to use inches?
I'm trying to learn them.
You fool.
Yes, I am a fool.
I have learned a bit of those things. I've read the Black Stallion series. They basically only use the Imperial measurement system. You really should read that book series. It's freaking good.
But yeah, he digs into his eye and he lets out a loud scream as he's gonna try to dodge with disadvantage against some things.
Dodge what?
Ooh.
The fool who falls down from the sky.
Okay, so
When you're in the middle of a desert and the DM rolls Cthulhu on an encounter table, clouds form in the sky, forming what seems like a lake, and Cthulhu falls down.
he is once again. Sladrol pulls up his hand and he says a word that you could actually recognize. You recognize as undercommon as he screams just a word for die in the most foul way you can possibly imagine.
Basically the Japanese.
Yeah, it's basically like a Japanese person saying die, but taken to the next level.
So the harshest word in the dictionary for die.
Yeah, and he releases 4 bolts of magical crackling energy.
It's a bit like referring to death in Latin, like with using necks.
Yeah, as he releases these arrows of light, piercing into the chest of this guy, digging through, leaving a singeing hole as he grasps for where his heart was and falls to his knees, falling face first onto the ground. He's dead.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm bleeding out.
You take no further points of
Yeah, but that
bleeding
would just
damage,
been
but yeah.
Victory! Now, if you'll
Uh,
excuse me, I'm busy bleeding out.
But yeah, the battle quiets. So once more alone. All these dead bodies are laying about.
Pillage. Looting and pillaging.
First of all, we're going to make a check because the tiefling, she notices you and she will try to help you. Do you wish to try and resist that? As she walks up to you, like picking out what looks like some form of torture tool.
You see, I don't think I'm in a state to try to resist anything at this point.
Yeah, you can try. You can try it.
I ask her what they are.
This will heal you. As you feel an immense pain, you take 1 point of psychic damage. And you're knocked out. So, when you awake again...
Do you just want me to not get loot from them?
No, you're fine. You'll see soon. You awaken again, with the Kenku right in front of your face, and looking right at you. You have full hit points. It's the first thing you do.
Push the Kenku away from me.
Kind of makes a sound as of running water.
I don't speak your game. I don't speak charades. Name in the Kenku language. Charades. Some people. How can you speak charades? Kenku makes the sound of volcano. Oh, they perfectly mimic it. Oh god, that would be loud. It is that they perfectly mimic the sound, right?
Yep.
So if that include volume, wake up calls.
Yeah, that's...
Screw your
your eardrums.
Screw your rooster waking everyone up. Sound of volcano.
That's Deadpool 2.
That is advertisement, not sponsored video.
I'm not sponsored by Deadpool. Though that would
YouTube
be
is sponsored
really
by
cool.
YouTube is sponsored by Deadpool.
But yeah, what do you then do? Do you proceed to
Look around at my surroundings.
Okay. What you notice immediately is mainly that the tiefling lady, she's currently like holding her hand towards you, a faint glow coming from her hand. Other than that, you're seeing Tuin and Zenuti currently at the dead bodies who they have laid together in a line.
I try to go and tell her.
Okay. Make a investigation. Which bodies do you go for any particular body?
Let's see here.
There's the one that got burned, the one that was cleaved, and then there's the big guy.
I'll first try for one that was asleep and then the big guy.
Okay.
The one that was burned. If you had something valuable, like
Okay.
some
So first make one for the cleave.
investigation, so that's 13.
Okay. We'll go one page back. So what you find on him is, first of all, you find a scimitar. You also find a light crossbow that he's carrying. As well as what used to be good armor, good leather armor, but clearly it has seen a bit to wear and tear. You could
Well, it's
say.
still in better condition than the first guys.
You also find 2 gold pieces. This guy was down on his luck. You also notice that he has teeth pulled out.
Well, you go on to investigate the big guy.
Okay, roll another investigation.
They find nothing, do they?
Do you take?
Yeah.
Okay, roll with your march. Countdown is cocked.
Yeah, that's just roll with advantage. Rolls the exact same number.
I'm a very nice DM. Take plenty of time. Okay.
So that would be a 15.
Okay. You take the better half of 15.
I'm a nice DM. She goes over to heal you. You reach 0 hit points.
Look, these people are crazy. Also, make a intelligence saving throw real quick. You do.
9.
Okay. So on this guy, you find one of the biggest things is his huge scimitar. It's this large blade that is much bigger than anything you'd comfortably wield, but it could possibly be wielded by you if you wanted. You'll also find, his armor that's very cobbled together, as well as a few, golden rings and bracelets, what looks to be gold at least, as well as a pouch containing 12 gold pieces.
They take all the golden stuff. And his teeth.
His teeth?
Yeah.
Removed.
And they remove the teeth of the people.
Seems that way. Seems like someone did.
I think this would of the guy who had something inscribed on them.
Oh, it's just the teeth. He had it on his jawbone. You can examine that if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, make a history check.
Let's see here. History
Yeah,
is under intelligence, so that's a 15.
Okay. You do recognize this as what you know as a very barbaric and hedonistic kind of thing for this world. Something that was thought to be exterminated in civilized culture is this procedure where people of the wild would peel off flesh, then tattoo these markings to try and make their warriors stronger, to then slap back the flesh and simply sew it together. No magic involved, simply tattooing onto the jawbone. It's a tradition that was thought to be completely gone, except for some orc camps, some orc tribes.
And some of them might use it to tusks.
Yes, much more likely to tattoo their tusks. Some orc, of the most insane orcs, are rumored to still do this tradition, but humans, it was thought to be gone since hundreds of years ago. Seems this guy did it though.
Is there any form of meaning in the symbols?
Not that people know of. From what people have been able to tell that you would know of, it's simply there as a symbol of strength, but it's not believed to have any magical properties or anything.
Yeah.
More of a tradition thing, kind of like the crocodile skin some native tribe does.
Mm.
But this is possible.
Yeah.
Do you look at the same guy as well, or?
The first guy?
Yeah, the guy that you toasted.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, roll investigation.
I'm not sure if there's much to find on him. Well, if there is, natural 20. On the guy who probably doesn't have any figure on him.
Yeah. Once again, you find that the teeth have been removed, and yeah, there's not much on this guy. You could take, the bones of him. You do find 4 gold pieces, but they're molten together in a large degree. You could bend them loose, and they're perfectly fine.
I'll take input with the random gold I found about the guy.
Okay. Do you note down these things?
No, because there will be a lot to note. It only takes some interesting just use the gold stuff.
Okay, I'll just write down.
I don't have much use of swords.
So you took the gold stuff, you took his money. You take anything else from that guy?
Well, I take the big guy's yaw.
Okay. You kind of have to dig around with your knife, but you do manage to get loose the jaw.
I have daggers.
Yeah. You manage to fiddle it out of there and plop, plop, get it loose. Anything else you want to do?
There isn't much else to do with the bodies.
I like to note that the Kinku is coming over, and he notices crossbow. So he's very excited about it.
I check with others if they can have it.
No one else seems to want it. So add crossbow to the list of equipment for the Kinku. L crossbow.
And
No, just L. L crossbow. El crossbow! Arriba! Sorry, I knew if I got. No, wait, is that Spanish? Wait, do they speak? No, they
Spanish is everywhere.
Yeah. Sorry if I offended anyone, but El Crossbow. Oh, that's a title. That's not the Braves title at this point. So everything's quiet. Do you wish to take a rest?
Yeah. I'm assuming someone else is taking over the shift.
Sladrol and Tiefling takes over.
This is how you earn money. You're the criminal with the things, help save someone from demons, or you kill people.
Yeah, basically.
You know, you could be a good, upstanding citizen and get a job, but who the hell does that? They said, 99% of the population.
The rest of the night goes by without any incidents, and you wake up the following morning feeling refreshed. Any spell slots are now restored. You're all good. Actually, the Tiefling and not Tiefling and Slavdol, but the Tiefling and the human. Slavdol wanted to rest.
I have something scary.
Hmm?
That's the watery grape thing you made.
Yeah.
Seems like it basically uses water to kill something and drag it into the water.
Potential.
The vase thing of infinite drinking water. Imagine tentacles coming out of there, grabbing someone.
Oh shit, that's
crushing their bones
terrifying.
and dragging
That is
them into
terrifying. That's absolutely terrifying. But yeah, do you want to do anything before I start to head? Okay. You guys head forwards along the road. Do you want to sit watch? Or do you want to do anything particular while you're on this trip? We might go for like 1 more hour.
I'd say half an hour would be pushing it.
We'll see.
Well, actually, I would enjoy it if you were check it you could on your phone answer the list of things.
I have music on. Derek and Brandon Fiatcher again, by the way.
That would be quite nice if you could do.
What do you mean, see if I have it on my phone. I think I might have it on my computer.
I think it might be on OneDrive.
Let me check. And meanwhile, is there anything... what would you want to do with your items?
Well, I've already started with the gold. And I suppose just put the gold, I put the coins in my pouch, and I suppose I just put the more solid lumps and jewelry into the sack.
Do you put them in the south pouches, I suppose?
Sure. One of the side pouches.
Okay. Easy enough. They drop down and they
Magic ain't
Seems
gotta explain
gone.
shit.
Yeah. They seem to vanish out of the world.
That's because they kinda do, see. They have their pocket dimension. They kinda do.
So, what do you wish to do?
No, there isn't much to do. So let's go see if I can do repairs to my armor. Or armor? I have leather armor.
Yeah. Do you have mending?
Nope.
Okay.
That's why that's gonna take a while.
Make a. Okay.
It's not gonna be charisma.
No.
Then again,
Make a survival check.
Then again, natural 20s.
Make a survival check, and you take your time with the wagon, I suppose. Make that advantage.
Then 11 and a natural 1, so.
11 plus your survival.
Which is
Wisdom.
11.
Okay. It's not the best sewn together, but you manage to kind of patch together your outfit.
It's better than the other guys.
It looks definitely. It looks presentable enough. You want to look at any of the other people in the wagon?
How are they doing?
Who do you wish to look at?
I just want a general status of how they're doing.
They seem to be doing well. You know, Sladal is currently reading in a large tome. Then you got Snooty is out, you know, at the horses, sitting there with the tiefling, and and Tuin is kind of sharpening a dagger, having felled back his hood to reveal a set of messy brown hair.
This was his year who spent the time taking care of the state of equipment and all that.
Some travels his way on the sky, take a short break for food, and then continue. And for the sake of expediency, we'll say that time goes on, goes forward, and you eventually come to the more northern part of the world. See mountains towering up around you.
Does any of them look mad?
Make a intelligence check.
I'm scared now.
5. Looks like mountains.
Yeah, but that's just... You know what I'm referring to when saying that.
The Mountains of Madness. By
And
Henry.
you're asking me to roll for it instead of just saying no.
Yeah, they seem to be mountains.
Method of world building is scary.
There's snowy tops, and generally the land has gone from being this grassy field to more a few cracks of plant matter, but mainly moss being around now. As you set up camp,
Quite hard for bandits to set up an ambush.
yeah, that's definitely not the area where you
That's just group of bandits that turns for become visible from being invisible.
But you do come to one thing. As you're about to set up camp, you see a large doorway in the mountainside. Yeah, lettering. A large doorway in the mountainside. It has runes upon it, and seems to be quite ancient.
Are we near the mountainside in this case?
Yeah, this doorway is like
I
it's
read
a
what's written.
okay.
Eyes of the Runekeeper.
What?
I believe.
Oh, yeah, you have eyes of the Runekeeper.
So the runes.
But first, what languages do you know?
Let's see, I know Common, Undercommon, and Elvish.
Yeah, you don't. You kind of recognize it as.
I believe the way Eyes of the Runekeeper is described is you can learn any written language.
We'll say it's something you activate for the sake.
Yeah, you wanted to you wanted to describe how it looks. Now you have a perfect chance.
Yeah.
I had to use
So-
it for this, so
Yeah. So as you focus and you let the kind of visionary aid of eyes room people take over, your eyes to the other people in your party glaze over into bright blue as you kind of start to look, and the script becomes clear to you. It's something akin to that of Undercommon, but it's also more draconic in its nature.
So is it deep or something?
Yeah, it's
But my character won't know that because he can just translate it.
you do get a sense of arcane lore to this as you look at it. It speaks of a lord who banished a high priest. It speaks of how this priest sought revenge, delving himself deep into the dark, seeking knowledge. He decided to give himself into the night. In our sides, deep into the darkness, and
This is quite a bit ago.
it says that he regularly comes out to feed, but sadly for now, is unknown.
I tell the rest of the party about this.
How do you tell him?
I just read a bit on those runes, and it seems there's some story of an ancient high priest giving into some dark magic in there. Supposedly they occasionally come out to feed, as it says. I think this might not be the ideal place to set up camp.
Well, it's too late. Take one person with you and check it out.
Here, we're going to introduce a little gameplay function. You can take with you one person from the party, as well as your Kenku. You can always take with you a Kenku. That doesn't cost anything. You can take with one person from the group.
Buy one companion and get a Kenku free!
You always have the free Kenku. You can't escape the Kenku. The Kenku is always...
I could incinerate a Kenku.
You could try.
You see, when I was levels lower, I incinerated his companion.
Yeah. But, what you do?
Let's see here then. The tiefling.
Okay. You have story with you. You simply go up to her.
Yeah, would you mind following me to investigate what is in these rooms?
Not at all, darling.
I
By the way, make a wisdom saving throw.
Why is this?
It's a natural effect around her. She's not costing anything on you. So what?
You should have realized this was.
You feel nothing. You don't feel anything strange at all. Which feels weird, because every time you have been near her, she has kind of given you this...
What? This is rolls high, feels affected. Rolls natural 1, no effect. The fuck?
You're too dumb. You're like an anime protagonist. Don't realize she's trying to seduce you.
Every freaking harem protagonist ever.
Basically.
Because if they freaking realize it, then the genre of the show changes a bit.
Hentai. Though, the guy in Nosume Sume realized it. But now we're going off a tangent. Sudden anime discussion. But yeah. So she follows along with you. And,
We're still gonna die. Last time that my encounter with someone is singing a mountain was in one of your one-shots.
so,
That guy was... Oh god, Gary. That guy we encountered was strange.
You travel. Do you try an entry?
Yeah.
Okay. So, first of all, how do you want to open the door? How do you want to go about that?
Let's see here. I'll investigate a bit on the magic.
Okay. Make a Arcana check. And your fellow is gonna assist you, by the way, so that's advantage.
Yeah, sums up with the previous being the highest, so that's 17.
Okay. It doesn't seem to have any particular spell on it. It might be having some form of like enchantment to make it heavier, but you can't notice any forms of traps or magical sealing words.
Or is it an opening mechanism?
It does have one thing. It speaks that you get the feeling that certain magical words might be able to unlock.
You mean that from the translation?
No, like from just studying how the magic around it.
What is it with mountain doors and magical hidden secret words?
Do you wish to speak the word?
What is the word?
It's a old draconic word, basically roughly translating to undeath.
Yeah, this is a lich. Sure.
Okay, you speak the word, and as they leave your mouth, you hear as the door kind of and opens ever so slightly. It's about a foot, maybe like 20 centimeters deep, thick in the door.
Wide. You mean the opening?
No, the thickness of the door.
Oh.
It's like 20 centimeters thick.
Someone put their door in a specific order. Maybe they put the specifics on the wrong order.
Oh shit!
Well,
Oh well, I added mistakenly added a extra 0. What do you want to do? It seems pretty heavy.
I think we might end.
No, it's fine. We're going for a little bit more. We're going to be fine. Don't worry. I've calculated this stuff.
When did you calculate this?
1 hour. So the next full hour.
Let's do it in half. Just to be sure.
No, we're fine. I'll explain later.
Okay.
So,
Well, we begin to enter.
okay. So you enter into this long hall. It looks to be about like 30 feet long, and the door itself is like 5 feet wide. And from each side of it is 10 feet. There's pillars going through it on each side, and at the end of it is a door. This one in a deep wood.
Yeah, all signs point to lich. But Slardal will really be freaking pissed if I return that. Ow.
You don't want to get. I love how you act like he's kind of like an old grandpa that you don't want to anger.
He's a mind flayer visit. He can literally devour my mind.
Fair point.
You don't piss off people like that. I've seen what the result of that is. I've seen the direct result of pissing off a mind flayer. Wasn't pretty. Was not pretty. So, check that door for things.
It seems like a normal door.
Try to open it.
Okay. What you're led into is a room that seems very dim, despite your vision of darkness. Seems very dim, and you do hear as he summons up a flame in her hand, lighting up the area, and you can see 5 bodies lined up against the wall right opposite to you. You You also see that there's 2 doors, one in each side of this room. The cell holds a simple altar, center.
I look at the altar.
Okay, roll a investigation.
Should be 14.
Okay. You would. Would your studies have included necromancy? In any certain extension? Okay.
To some extent.
You recognize this as an altar meant to drain the blood of a living creature and to then proceed to reanimate it.
So basically necromancers who got tired of having to do the entire process. The new the new Necro Altar 5000.
And with that, I want you hear, and I want you to roll initiative.
The new Necro Altar 5000. 17.
Okay. Yes, that is the. And then we got Tom, and then we got here actually. Trevor, at your disposal.
He has 10 hit points.
Yeah, but she got a lot of magic.
Notice the spell slot area is empty.
Yeah, no worry. Don't worry about that. But yeah, these things awaken, and they're going to try and attack you guys. So, first of all, one is going to try and strike at you, and that's a 13 to hit.
That misses.
Okay, it slams, and you dodge the other way as it goes wide past you. This shape seeming very much... Actually, let me change to battle music real quick. Oh shit, another advertisement. The second one is going to try and attack the tiefling, and that's a... let's see here, that's a... oh, wrong one. So that's a 15 to hit.
That hits her.
Ooh. That's nice. So that's gonna be a 2 points of damage. 2 points of bludgeoning damage. As it kind of just goes forward, slamming into her face, just pushing in and digging claws into her. She kind of looks at it with anger, and then one is going to attack your Kenku. That's a 15 to hit.
These are the Kengu. That hits.
That's a 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Kengu's halfway dead.
Oh, that's...
You're making good progress. Keep it up.
That's nasty. That ends their turn, though. As... Let me actually put them darkest on...
But these high priests, you're embracing darkness.
It's
On
then
death.
your turn.
So how many of these things did you say there were?
There's 5. They're currently all active.
Question. Do they seem to use their eyes? In what state are their eyes, basically?
They seem very rotten.
Then I can assume
Some
they
of
don't
them
use
have them completely gone.
Then I assume they don't use them. tell. So let's move on to plan E.
Eldritch Blast again.
Yeah, it's successful.
So, that's an attack roll. Do you aim for any particular one?
Let's say the one that attacked the tiefling.
Okay. So make an attack.
That's a total of 20 to hit.
That certainly hits. Roll damage.
Yes, you wait until I critical hit someone with this attack.
Oh god.
No, let's do on the damage. Well, let's see here. That will be a total of 14.
Oof, that's nasty. So you send this crackling energy. It bursts off one arm of the thing, just unlodges, flying backwards and incinerating as it turns from her towards you. It's still alive.
Yeah.
That then leads her to her. Do you want to command her to do anything?
No.
You can kind of like shout commands to her without taking any actions.
Well, I would enjoy it if she tried to take that one out.
Okay. So you kind of shout for her to like, take that thing! And she nods, and she then places one hand on its head, and
I get a feeling there might have been someone you wanted me to take in here who could deal with Underdarks pretty well.
So she kind of lays her hand there, a glow starts to come from it, and then the head just bursts off, splattering across the floor. And it then falls to the ground. Yeah, that thing is dead. Do you wish for her to do anything more? Oh wait, there's also one thing more I need to do with that. Okay. 5d6, eh? 10, 14, 16. Okay. So she kind of just bursts that thing, and then it's the Kenku. What do you wish to command it to do?
Aim for heads.
With what?
Aim for the heads or the hearts.
Do you command it to use any particular
Crossbow.
Okay. So you tell it. How do you want to say that to it?
I'm currently quite tired.
We'll try.
Aim for the heads or the hearts.
He takes up his new crossbow, clearly proud of it. And
Clearly proud of the thing he didn't kill.
make a attack roll for him, because this guy is completely under your subjugation.
Hey, I didn't try
So
to
he
do
basically
it.
works as your... Do you command him to attack anything particular, or just...
Whichever one is closest.
Then he will have disadvantage with his crossbow.
Oh, so it's within 5 feet of him.
It's slammed him. So...
Can it back away a bit in 5
It can back away enough to shoot it, yeah?
Then let's do that.
Okay.
That's a total of 20.
That hits! So that's a crossbow, light crossbow.
I think that might be like 1d8 piercing.
Crossbow light 1d8 piercing, yeah? Plus is 630.
That's a total of 10.
Okay. So he kind of hops backwards, takes out the crossbow, the arrow flying wide, going into the throat of this thing, burrowing all the way through.
Now to be me. Bolt.
Whatever. It looks really pissed.
I'm quite picky about these things, and I've seen people mistake ballista and catapult.
Okay, so let's see here. Now they're going to attack again. It's their turn to attack. Okay, so one is gonna attack you. That's a 10 to hit.
That misses.
Okay, then towards the tiefling, that's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, That is 5 points of damage.
You might actually be killing the thief, the Kinker here.
Towards the tiefling. What's that?
Wait.
That one damage was towards the tiefling.
They're both almost dead at this point.
So how much does she have left?
3.
Okay, so it slams her and hits her right in the stomach.
And meanwhile, I'm just sitting here with 33 hit points.
Because you were able to dodge, and then it's a that's a 16 to hit on the Kenku.
That hits.
Okay, that is 7 points of damage.
That is a knocked down Kenku.
Okay, the Kenku is down. He gets hit right over the beak by one of the things. You kind of hear as the beak gets the lower part of the beak gets unlodged as it falls to the ground, kind of giving a lot as he
That's
falls
what
down.
we should call him. Sound of beak being crushed.
Yeah, the Kenku is down for the count. And that brings us to your turn.
Well, I find that plan E is really successful as far as plans go.
But what other spells do you have?
Let's see here. I have things like Hellish Rebuke, Witch Bolt, Red Languages. I believe there's Invisibility, Darkness,
I think-
Water Grave,
I think you. Oh yeah, your water grey mark is shining,
Yeah,
but you don't seem to.
I have
Need that here.
water around.
It's a bit damp, but you get the feeling that there might be bigger things here. So you might.
Yeah.
But you have witch bolt and stuff.
I think I'll stick to Eldritch Blast. at this
Okay.
point.
Make an attack roll. Which thing do you want to attack? There's one that knocked out the Kenku. There's the one that is currently at Tiefling,
The
and then
one
there's
at the
one.
Tiefling.
Okay, roll.
That is a. So that's a spell attack bonus.
Yeah. It's,
That is. So that is a 20 to hit.
that certainly hits. Roll damage.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh.
That would be 21.
So you curl together your hand, sending out this bolt as it pierces through this undead creature, blasting off one arm, then blasting off the other, blasting off both legs as he falls to the ground. It's still kicking somehow.
Well, it's very ineffective at it without legs.
Let's see. It's then the tiefling's turn.
I'm
Do
just
you want to
gonna say
give
it's-
any commands?
I recommend she heal herself.
Okay. Going to attempt that. And she gets back 8 points of health.
That sends her back to 10.
It's a pretty handy ability. She could also move at this point.
I would want to not micromanage everything.
Yeah, no worries. She will shoot. If you don't give her her orders, she will do things.
Yeah.
She does move up to you and kind of like stands back to back with you, holding a fireball kind of thing in her hand. Okay, that ends her turn, and the Kinku is gonna have to make a death saving throw.
Yeah. And that's a failure.
Okay. Good to know.
Quite close to a critical failure. Natural 2.
So that brings us to their turn, and they're going to. One of them is actually going to. Wait. Okay. So.
And random question. Have you noticed a pattern on how the numbers on the D20 are laid out?
Yeah.
How? What do you mean by that?
Like the 20 and the 1 is opposite?
Well, the numbers on opposite sides always add up to 21.
That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So, let's see here. So, both of these, that's a 9 to hit on Tiefling.
9 to hit on Tiefling, that fails.
And a 7 to hit on you.
That also fails.
So, 2 of them lunge forwards trying to hit you two, and you both use dodge out of the way, and you both get opportunity attacks on them. Her with her fireball.
And that just lost.
Sure, you could also use a melee weapon.
Yeah, blast.
Okay.
That's a total of 18 to hit.
Okay, that certainly hits. Roll damage.
Oh. Well, I rolled a bit below damage. Good, so that's 13.
Okay.
That's literally the lowest damage I can roll, though.
Good to know. What did you say that was?
13.
Okay. So she sends off this fireball, burning off half of the face of the thing attacking her. You, the one having strike at the Kinku, coming back after you. Ah! Hey!
It's 5th edition! Now, and
Hello, David!
Busy-senpai, or Busy-chan has noticed you.
Hey! Hello, welcome to the stream! This might be very late, but, yeah. So the thing you strike with that was the Kinku's attacker, you strike as the Eldritch Blast curls over it. It falls to the ground. It seems dead, but then a twitch as it turns around its head at full 180 degrees, turning back to face you. It seems very pissed, and that ends the zombie's turn and takes us to you.
I think I'm gonna take a dagger and jam it into its heart.
Okay, roll an attack. With advantage, actually, because prong. Oh, no, it's not prong, so take the first one.
Yeah, I would have taken the first one even if it was advantage. So that will end up as a 19 to hit.
That's roll damage.
So sticking it with my daggers.
Yep. So that's...
You have my D4.
Oh.
Okay, that's a 7.
Okay, so do you take 2 daggers?
Sure.
Or just 1. 1 is perfectly fine. You're still gonna do the job. You take your dagger, raise it up, stab it straight into the heart as you feel nothing beating, but its body falls together. And this time, you kind of hold it there for a moment. It stays still, you twist it and pull back. And what the hell?
Okay, so it dies from being stabbed in the heart, but doesn't have a heart.
I play the 3.5 edition, and Pathfinder also play the other tabletop RPG games too. Yay! You should play with us sometime if we can. It would be
Yes, no. Does it manage to mess up with the leveling of this character? Or
yeah.
5,000 XP for small quest.
So, what do you wish to do? That brings us to the Tiefling. Do you tell her to do anything particular?
Not really.
Okay, she runs
Try
over.
saying something again.
she will run over to the Kenku and stabilize him.
Why do you have to do that?
Back in the game, and oh wait, oh she also has to wait. I'm forgetting things.
Why did you have to go and do that?
Make a wisdom saving throw. Okay, you're fine, but as she released the fireball, it kind of bursted out in energy, and she kind of stumbles towards the Kenku. And she barely manages to stabilize him. But he's back, and he has 1 hit point, and that brings us to him. You're in control of him.
I wanted to fire a crossbow bolt at one of their hearts.
Okay, which one? The one that's closest to you, or there's one that is like right at you. So I think.
Yeah.
Okay. So make an attack roll.
14.
Hits. Roll damage.
Again, it's like process, so that's 1d8. That's the piercing, that's 7.
Okay, good to know. So the bolt flies and pierces through the heart, and the creature kind of is. It doesn't seem phased by it, and it's going to be its turn.
Oh.
That's going to be a.
Look, I'm in this for the money.
That's a 14 to
You
hit.
should know I'm in this for the money.
I'll probably watch this later when live is done. Anyway, good luck, have fun, destroy your players, and player to try to win. Get the damsel, have kids in the future.
I'm not in this for any damsel. I'm in this
If
for
no,
money.
is no damsel, then sucks to suck.
Look, I'm in this for the
Have
money.
fun.
I'm in this for the money.
Yeah, that's
I
a
want a
14 to
retirement
hit.
plan.
That's a 14 to hit.
On me?
Yep.
That just hits.
Okay, so this thing is gonna make a strike at you.
Finally, something hit me.
That's a 7 points. Yep, 7 points of bludgeoning damage. As you kind of stand back up after twisting the dagger, look over to her. Like, what the hell is happening? You feel as one, like, your jaw feels slightly dislodged a little bit. Like, you know, it's a bit out of place from this massive hit as you turn to see the shambling figure of a human, well, what used to be a human.
Review his face.
And let's see here, then the thing next to Kenku, that has currently no arms, is going to try and attack. The tiefling, and that's that's a 13 to hit.
The tiefling?
Yep.
That hits.
Okay. That's a 4.
How did that thing even attack, though?
It bites.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's biting attack. So 3 points of damage.
Things, how did it even move?
It's just wriggling forwards. It seems to have no ends of pain at all.
Judgment Hall, anyone?
And then this. Whoa. It's going to be one attacking the Kinku. Or wait, no. He's actually not. Because nothing is busy. That brings us to you.
I was gonna say, hellish rebuke.
Yes?
Could I have done that?
Yes, you could have done that, yeah. So, that's a dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
That's a 3.
Yeah, you failed.
Full damage.
Fun.
Let's see, where's my D10?
Do you need more than 1d10?
Yeah, 2. No. There mine ran off too. Oh, you shit.
Oh.
So let's see, that's 17 plus that, that's 24.
So as it has hit you, kind of just turn, look in their direction, point your finger as fires well up from their face, completely engulfing them. As their hair singes off, you see them fall to the ground, and they're going to. How much damage was that?
24.
Yeah, they are dead. They're down and out.
Which is notably the top damage I can do with my Eldritch Blast, I believe. No, the top damage I can do with my Eldritch Blast right now is 22.
That brings us around to the tiefling. Do you wish to give her any orders?
It's my turn now, isn't it? Does it
Oh yeah,
react
it's your
then?
turn.
Yeah.
That was just a reaction.
Yeah.
Wow, you are. Warlocks are scary, man.
Why do you think spellcasters are scary? There is the ratio of one someone comes into our face with a broadsword, and we're out of spell slots.
Shit.
Okay, so how many are there now?
There are two left. One that's just biting, and one that tried to hit the tiefling before she stumbled away towards the Kenkus. So there's
I'll
one.
hit the one that has limbs.
Okay, there's one. What do you attack it with?
Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Roll attack
And
roll.
I try to aim for the heart.
Okay.
Or head.
Okay. Pick one.
Let's say the heart.
Okay. Make a attack roll.
Natural 20.
As a critical hit.
Yep.
So that's full damage.
Not a top roll, but so that should end up as a 17 times 2. Or I just multiply the dice roll, right?
Huh?
I just multiply the dice roll. Or the full thing.
No, you multiply the dice, and then you add modifiers.
So that will be a 22.
How do you want to do this?
I want to just pierce through its heart, burning out what would have been there.
Okay. So you kind of center the energy, blasting it off through your hand as it goes out, crackling. It tries to weave off, as it naturally does, but all the energy focuses into one blast, tearing through the heart and leaving a large outburst. As the energy not only goes through it, it also curves around and strikes at the one on the ground, striking it down as well. And you feel just a eldritch chuckle inside your brain. And I want you to make an intelligence saving throw.
They are always watching. Fuck.
Ooh.
Base lesson of being a warlock of the warlock. Whoever your patron is watching you all the time.
You feel a bit unsettled all of a sudden.
Makes sense.
Like more than usual. But yeah, the silent falls.
Silence.
Silence
Not
falls.
silent.
Silence like a cancer grows. And I think that right there, as the battle quiets down, we'll wrap up for now. Boom! What did you think of that game?
I think I'm gonna die.
This is fun. I like this.
Fun for you.
Oh, you killed 5 zombies right now.
Yeah.
Bye, friend. By the way, we need to be voice chat again sometime soon. Yes, indeed. I'll be sending mine.
I'm not. This character doesn't have interesting damsels in distress. It's more like money, retirement plan. Look,
How
you live
do-
for eternity. You want a good retirement plan.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me what you want me to do with this story. If there's anything particular you'd like to see, and then we'll see if I can implement it. Anyway, thank you all, and until next time.